Okay, good afternoon. So for my screen recording project, I am choosing to present an assignment that I'd like to use in my classroom one day. I call it In the News, and it will have to do, each week students will do one past event and one current event that has happened within that week. I found out about this idea back in fall of 2024 when I was an intern for one of the classes I was observing. A teacher would do this once every week. He would put on the board lots of current events that have been happening throughout the world, and he would have students do a discussion on them. So I decided to tweak it a little bit and do past events and current events from the same week, because I want students to be able to make the connection between past and present and how the past has a lot to do with the present. So let's just get right on into it then. So what to do? Students will pick one event from the past and research it. They will then explain why this event was significant or is significant to today. And then they will also pick 2 to 3 current events that are either global or domestic. I want them to pick 2 or 3 because as they present, I would hope that they're each unique and not everyone has the same story. I put here, try to find articles that don't contain a biased opinion, because a lot of American media, unfortunately, is biased in one way or another politically. So I put examples like Sky News, BBC, and Politico because I found those tend to be the best sources that don't necessarily have a biased opinion. And then I said be prepared to present the past event that they chose and the present event, and then explain why they chose it and why it's significant and what their opinion is on it. And I will show you the worksheet that I had come up with right after I do an example. So for this week in history, I picked 3 events. I know students are going to only pick one to write about and present, but I decided to put 3 just from different periods in case someone happens to have the same one. So we went to history.com, and this is going to give me a different day, but that's alright. So they'll do this day in history. So let's just do today because it's the 7th, and I was previously going to record this on the 5th. So we'll have one of the big events in today's history, Gandhi's first act of civil disobedience. And so, okay. Okay, we'll just write it. What year was that? That was 1893. Wow. Okay, so for the past event, they're going to explain why they chose this event and if they were interested in it, how it's significant to this class, and how is this event significant to the present. Now for current events, they're going to choose each event. They're going to have 2 to 3 events, and they're going to write about each of them. So for current events, let's go back to the slideshow. And we're going to go to our first one, which is the BBC. And they're going to cite this, so we're just going to copy the title for now. Okay, and so once again, they're going to say why they chose the event, why this event is significant to our history class, and I wanted them to voice their opinions on the event. Do they agree with certain world leaders' decisions to infiltrate this country or enact this policy? Why or why not? And kind of place them in the position of the world leader, that asking them if there was anything they would change if they were in charge. So if they were president of the United States, how would they approach the war in Ukraine? How would they approach the conflict in Gaza? Things like that. So we'll do one more. Ukrainian drone strikes. And once again, why they chose the event, why it's significant to the class, and what's their opinion on it. I put this last one, what their opinion is on it, because I feel like they're becoming young adults. The class period that I want to teach, they're becoming young adults. They should be able to voice their opinion and not feel backlash from other people. If we can have an open discussion about all these events and respect each other, I feel like that could lead to a really successful class. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it.